So I'm really pleased that the game's got so much replayability that you can just keep playing, because I've been the Nord who's got all the gear and heavy armor and big swords, and then I've been the Nord who's ended up actually finding a cool spell, and I've gone full on magic. I've been, the Khajiit, just going full on sneak mode, stabbing everyone in the back, focusing on that build. And because there's so many starting stories, and every choice you make influences the way the game evolves. So you've seen that some of those numbered cards, some of those cards are like, if I make, say, there's 2 choices on a quest card, if I choose 1, 3, 2, then that then affects the way the next choice in the game. And if someone else, their path might cross mine, but because I pick 1, 3, 2, they then pick 1, 3, 3 when that choice comes up. And that the game is then learning from your decisions, and different things start happening through the game. So let's move on. So From the Ashes, now this is a fun expansion that adds a load of mini campaigns that really add a lot of extra flavor to the base game. Plus you get a big dragon. So can't complain about that. You've got a counter for the dragon, and because originally we weren't going to have a big plastic dragon, but we unlocked it through Game Found. Now this has got a big quest line with a load of ghostly heroes. So all the kind of core characters have been made in this like nice see-through blue plastic, which looks very good. You've got the big dragon here, which is big, but just the right size to actually fit on the map, and so you know where it is. You've got a load, got Ground Dog, the dragon, to defeat. Is a big quest line that you're going to be running around and gradually fighting an angrier and harder dragon, but eventually obviously it's going to get a bit easier to kill, but it's getting more and more dangerous. You've got this quest line with the ghosts that are kind of pursuing you around the map, and then we've also got a load of other small quests in this that flesh it out. Just going to show you from the back of the box to give you a bit more idea. So this includes 5 mini campaigns. So this includes a Draugr mini campaign, a Dark Brotherhood mini campaign, a Dwemer mini campaign, and the Skeletons mini campaign. And these really add whole new layers of interaction, difficulty, and fun on top of the existing missions. So I know I said you probably won't get bored playing the missions, but if you want to play through the campaign again and just add some extra like fun stuff, then you add in one of these mini campaigns, maybe several if you're really crazy, maybe all of them. That's what I would do, just because why not? Let's have a look. Let's just quickly run to the 5 to 8 player expansion. Is an add-on in the crowdfunding, and this basically just gives you more of the counters that you need. There's obviously different coloured quest markers, so everyone's got different quests. You've got another whole set of counters, 4 more boards. This now means you can play with 8 players. You have got the 4 more player boxes to save your progress, another set of dice, which is always good, and the counters, and the characters. Let's just take a look through, because this is actually a whole set of the characters who you can play. And what we did is we put a male and female version of the characters on each side of the card. They're identical, they're just a different piece of art. So you've got the Nord, the Khajiit, an Imperial, Orsimer, Dunmer, and Altmer. They're in the base game. Then and then the Dawnguard box gives you Bosmer, Breton, Argonian, and Redguard. So we've got all the favourites there for you to play. They've all got a different play style. Some of them encourage fighting, some of them encourage magic, some of them encourage stealing, nicking, or you get money every time you meet human encounters. Let's put this back in the box. Tidy up as we go. Always remember that, folks. So this is a great little box if you want to play 5 to 8 player mode. That is only playable with the free roam mode. So this lets you play really big free roaming sessions, and imagine you could add in all those mini campaigns which are usable with the free roam mode. You could basically go dungeon crawling, leveling up, doing all the side quests, hours and hours and hours. Right, so this is one of the fun ones. Now, this is an interesting box. You know, all the little counters for the wandering monsters I showed you, so you can switch these out for the miniatures in here. It's also got the Adventurer's Primer, which is a crossover with our Call to Arms miniatures game. So this is a super stripped back version of the rules, and enough figures to play battles with, and more figures to play battles with. So you've got all the characters here, which would be in these. This is one of the vampires. So we've got more characters. There's a alternative sculpt for each of the backgrounds. Got a troll. Hopefully there you go, it's a bit easier to focus. Let's see what else we've got in this box. There's no gameplay in this box for the board game. This is all about upgrading your experience, but also it's a standalone miniature skirmish game, because you've got the cards you need for Call to Arms, and again, these are simplified versions, fast play, and you've got all the cards you need to play that miniature game. You've got the dice for Call to Arms. If you're a Call to Arms fan, this is a great, quick, fun upgrade to get a load of figures that are all pre-assembled. And if you want a quick play version of the game that's simpler, and then obviously for the board game crew, you've got all these replacement wandering monsters. So what you do when you get a wandering monster like a dragon, you would take one of the counters, flip it to see which number is, and put the counter with this miniature on the board, and then you're moving the miniatures around, and then of course you can choose, you've got a couple of choices for the characters. If there's and also if 2 people want to play the Nord, then you've got 2 Nord miniatures of course as well. So that is the contents of the boxes. There's a couple more things to show you. Hold on, again forgetting to put this back on. For the collectors. Now, everything I've shown you, you can get the base game. I'm just off the top of my head, the base game is £68, which is pretty good. That's going to be £100 retail. If you get the gameplay pledge, which is basically From the Ashes, Dawn Guard in the base game, I believe that's £140. And the all-in pledge, which gets you all the boxes I've shown you except the 5 to 8 player set, which is just an add-on because not everyone needs it and it's a lot of extra cost. That was actually suggested by the backers. The deluxe pledge also includes the map. Oops, sorry. So we've got a neoprene version of the game map. There you go. And it's also got a battle map on the other side for the skirmish game. That you can use, so it looks nice, kind of Skyrim. It's got a bit of a ancient road they're showing, and you also get a big set of the Septim coins to switch out those counters in the game. Let's have a look at these. So you've got the Skyrim symbol, Imperial symbol on this side, and a 5 because of course they're 5s or 1s. So there's enough there for a whole group to play, and so that's the what you get with the deluxe set. You can get extras of these. If you don't want the miniatures upgrade set, I've seen people taking the gameplay pledge, adding on the mat and the coins as add-ons. That's also a good way to go. So just so you remember, it's you've got through till the 23rd of September to join in, and you can go in and check what your shipping's going to be before you have to pay, and ask questions. The community's there. If you've got access to Tabletop Simulator, you can actually go right now and play the whole first campaign on Tabletop Simulator for free. Obviously, you need the software to play, but all the rules are there, all the cards are there. You can literally hop online with just play yourself, play solo, or play with some friends, and see what the game is like, and see whether this is something you want to add to your board game collection. If you're not a Skyrim fan, actually Nick, my friend who's actually designed the Homeworld board game with me, he'd never played Skyrim, and he played in our group the other week before Gen Con, and really enjoyed it. And it's, if you just like a dungeon crawl game, it's going to be fun for you. If you'd like your characters leveling up, if you want to fight monsters, run around the countryside, hit dungeons, do quests, do side quests. That's it. That is what this game does, which is what Skyrim does. And if you happen to like Skyrim, bonus, because it's going to have all those Easter eggs, all the stories, all the characters, all the settings that you are familiar with, all the cool treasures, artifacts, Dwemer armor, glass swords. You know what I'm talking about. So you're going to have a lot of fun as a Skyrim fan playing this, and I think it's you're going to have hours and hours and hours, probably hundreds and hundreds of hours of replay value in the missions as you play through them and try different courses, different answers, and try different character builds. So hope you enjoyed that, and feel free to ask questions in the comments. We'll answer them as we can, or come and join us on the Game Found project and see what it's all about. Thanks a lot, everyone. Bye.